Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and
they'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week: 15 carries, 60 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on him. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. He'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll sling that one in there, complete to Cooper on the comebacker. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Completes it right side to Cooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
And allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up the first down with a nice throw.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Looking to throw. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside the former defensive back, Charles Davis. In the red zone this time. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The Jaguars on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They're going to look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Paul Warlow with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Allen Robinson. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
Oh, man, that was... Close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
All right, here we go. Over.
They'll drop to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Paul Warlow in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. They're going to try and throw. Wide open receiver complete. Give him 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And he finds some open field here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Quan Alexander. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks, right there around the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Noah spins. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lee. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Back to throw here. Powers through. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step. The Jaguars getting set to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more score, like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build, who's going to make the big play?
Let's go! 3-19, Leopard! Over!
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. It's a pickup of 21. And it's good enough for a Jacksonville first. They'll look to throw here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
All right, here we go. Detroit! Detroit! Over!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And he's got it to Hearns. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. They'll set up a throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Gerald McCoy getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
Lucky 56.
3rd and goal from the 5. Maybe a little. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
A nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it a gutsy type of a throw.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be run over. Hit hard as he'll be marked down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Buying time to his left. His throw incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. It's their corner. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
All right, here we go. Blue, line it. Back line it out, Philly. Here we go. Good.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lee. And down he'll go at the 25. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Detroit.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it.